Welcome to Loleventvods. These are the best highlights of today's LEC 2025 matchup.
Engages off to really set themselves up
I think
for
it's
the
his best
place
performance,
from
yeah.
his, especially when they're playing. Fully believe in this team to take over. I want to see that clean early game that they can then snowball into those great team fights and leverage that.
Which might come from this, because Oscarinen's baiting that it is a solo lane, top lane, but Mickey and Upset are sitting here waiting. How sus is Lot? Is he like, hang on a minute, bot hasn't shown?
Well,
nice, really smart from Lot.
I do think there was about 15 missing pings on the bottom side there, so I think they knew something was up and available. But yeah, I mean, not trading nicely, knowing that Mickey can't really do anything. So they're looking for this very quick dive from Fnatic, but I don't know if they're going to be in a position to go for it before the the Alistair gets there.
Razork flashes immediately. Well, it doesn't matter because he gets Bramble, smash shield to Durant, and Lot's just dead. Great combo, and Fnatic not afraid to pull the trigger.
Yeah, fantastic read from Fnatic, but do we get something? I mean, Upset's been insane. The death's kind of highlighted as Noah going to get
great kiting.
taps.
Hang on a minute.
Wait.
Noah just eat. Ooh, yo. But I guess Oscarinen, long cooldowns early on Ambessa. Don't get your hopes up here as he's on a ward. He's still quite low. He's got the pot ticking, but GIANTX have support. This was what was called the problem. That's Noah who now needs to get forward and get his arcane chip, but he won't flash for the Q. So Oscarinen out with his own flash.
Yeah, but now the Razork's on the top side.
Good interrupt.
GIANTX needs to get out of here.
Upset has Berserker Greed. He's going to get that second skin passive immediately, and Razork now trying to zone out. Is going to pick a target onto Jun, who flashes away, but enables Bramble smash, and one person's dying here. Who's it going to be as Mickey steps up, goes forward, can't get the trade kill, Upset with a second skin, and let's
a potential play on towards the Jace again, so they're going to try and look for Jace. They're moving Jun down to answer for this, but now Razork spots him, doesn't have any cooldowns, just use them on towards the Krug, so it will just be Lot trying to pick up a fairly big wave under tower, but I don't know if he's going to be allowed to.
It's a big question, isn't it? I mean, Razork, how are we the XP bar? He's only just hit level 5, so nothing to talk about with the ulti as the poke's already come through. His flash is being reminded by Dagda here as a twisted advance is what I'm waiting for. Bramble smashes, looking to juggle aggro. There's the engage. Mickey takes it. Razork tanks it and now tries to get away and does so. Onto the minion, by the way. So that's an easy juggle. It's a double that goes to Mickey. But hard work deserves a hard reward.
Look, bot lane is about the tool. Barely messes it up, so you don't get the CC long enough to follow through. Good
buffer. Oscarinen now looking for his path out, but is he in trouble? Good trample as well from Jun, and all they need is a shot. And there you go. Problem becomes the solution for the GX2. As out of the way from Hun, Summer, and Igna, we look at Mickey X, who, again, already mentioned, quite tanky. He's going to help up with Dragon as Fnatic take this and balance out the first objectives of the game. Grub's already taken by GX earlier on, but now Dragon's going to drop. Closer can't get in there, even with his ulti. Fnatic at this point as well, Oscarinen cooldowns aren't actually as much as they used to be.
You also don't have the level 6 for Jun. They need one more wave for that. So, yeah, Mickey now going to try and stop him from moving in.
Sidestep, really nice. Shield of Duran slows down the play, and Oscar spotting this out. I mean, they're still turning it into a dive. There's a big minion wave here to deny. Oscar's going to try and get it as he tries to survive as well. There's the ulti and lands all the way to closer. Mickey's here to help out. Oscar flashes away, but solar flare. Mickey, you're so fine. And Oscar wants to make you mine. A trade under closer. No, with the shot ramping up, Noah takes a bit as well. Mickey's now stuck under 3 members. But where does it go from here? GIANTX asking the question. I'm pondering it. Mickey's thinking about it. They just want the turret so that then he's a dead man. It's a demolish, it's a proc, it's a flash. Mickey's away while it is a race for first turret. GIANTX have won that battle of this type. Yeah. No, we're going to get a replay of mid.
Oh, Jackie just gets destroyed by Humanoid.
Or is it?
Oh, he missed the Q as well. That was questionable from Jackie.
Fnatic are just looking through priority in these waves. Maybe an opportunity to get someone as Noah's right on a ward. Perfect execution.
Oh, he got him.
Public, and yeah, easy as that, isn't it? Noah's dead. Upset gets the kill credit, and this is how strong Ambessa is. As long as you land the button, as now there's one from closer in return. He's running for his life, trying to lacerate his way out of this one, but it becomes a trade. Top laner for 80 carry down. Nature's Grasp. Isengard is probably enough burst with Shield Bash that could do the job as Herald now spawns. Everyone moving up, and Dagda, you're setting us up for this. That Corki needs to get turret and TP.
Yeah, I don't know if they are going to TP, though, because Humanoid doesn't really have much mana. this is a dangerous one. And Upset not having Flash leaves him very vulnerable. So I think it is just going to be give this one up. Fnatic going to try and look for the mid lane turret just off of raw power instead.
And oscarinin just burned
it out
it.
though. GIANTX starting to move in. Closer has that Flash engage, and Upset still doesn't have his. Mickey trying to play bouncer.
Tree Wizard gets knocked into. That's Jun. The cow follows up, but Ryan Flash here won't have anything more. There's cease and desist. Nature's Grass defensively used. Look at Razork trying to save his support. Flash for Flash. They're closer. They get the chase. A shutdown into the ground as GIANTX took that chase. And they took it personally.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if
GIANTX... That's the real one this time. And I'm wondering here, is GIANTX still group around? Jackie's away. Into the portal he goes, and how much information does Fnatic have? Razork's now peeking in there, want a full-on fight. Mickey goes into the choke, and they're going to put this all on the line. Upset needs to reposition as Mickey is in the middle of 3 people, and he's just dead immediately. The poke lands from Upset, and he's thinking about going in. The public execution lands as well, and now Lot's just dead. Jackie's with the Between Worlds is big, though, but he's drawn the attention of Fnatic. Razork needs to survive for long enough, but as he dies, it is a trade for GIANTX. The Herald gets a charge. GIANTX are trying to bring the pace up. As 5 members move down into River, they want the Dragon, they want to stop Fnatic from getting this 3rd stack. Solar Flare is what shows that as Solar Flare after the fact, and Nature's Grass lines down the middle. True Shot Barrage doesn't do too much work, but look at this. Fnatic separated again at closest life, but Jun has to flash away because his ulti is seconds away from being up. GIANTX had that at one moment, but Fnatic, their poke is starting to reel it in.
Yeah, I mean, Mickey goes in on towards Jun and is basically just playing as a scapegoat because they can turn on towards Closer, prevent him from really getting value from the ultimates, and there's just no way GIANTX can follow up on that engage. So now, Fnatic, Dragon, move over to Atakan. GIANTX starting to move down, but they don't have an Alistair, so it's going to be on
Jackie's Between Worlds again onto Humanoid. The poke's there. He goes over, flashes, but Upset's got his number. Jackie's drops to the ground. There's a killer instinct in Upset's eyes. And once again, the 80 carrier Fnatic is carrying this home. GIANTX on the retreat. Voracious Atakan taken. And Oscar now spinning like GIANTX's life depends on it. You give Upset the carry power and he'll take mega aggro.
And I think that's one of the things that Razork has been great at with this Maokai is those zoning ultimates, especially for the tier 2 towers, making it impossible to really defend. Now Noah trying to be between 2 lanes here, and Fnatic may not like that, as oscarinin will get the first tower. How heavy are they going to commit to this?
Solar Flare, is it a bait? Or rather, Zenith Blade, excuse me. There's good poke coming out from Noah, but Mickey flashes Shield of Durand.
Oh, that was
Public
so close.
execution was the setup from it as well. But it narrowly misses. The poke coming through as Fnatic are now trying to get away, but remember, they still have that buff. Upset is on a flank right now. The Between 2 Worlds is set on out as Fnatic are hard losing this one. As you'd expect, the cease and desist gets the final. 600 gold and the debuffs away.
Need for that poke and play forward, because if Mickey is in a range, you're not really struggling, and Noah has that cleanse for any sort of solar flare. But Fnatic, Rupus 5 on mid, that Dragon in 40 seconds, it's all about getting control, but Closer stuck his way in behind.
Solar Flare doesn't connect either. An opportunity for GIANTX, cease and desist Between Worlds, and AoE paradise for Jackie's, but he's stuck against the wall. He comes out of Invis, gets out eventually. His Humanoid is now just starting Between, doing the rest. You thought it was perfect for GIANTX, but there's a little small man and a dog firing out guns. After calling the police, Fnatic say it was just our business. Jun and Razork swap spots. Razork is greeted, or rather Oscarinin is, by Jun, the mad cow over the wall. And all it takes is one more, but he's going to be out, while Fnatic, it just felt so good watching Humanoid.
That was so close for GIANTX. Like, I love the idea for 4-level difference on this Jace versus Humanoid.
Oh, they got again. Set up for Upset. It's Mickey who jumps in, and now with the second skin, Upset gets the first kill of the battle. And a battle it will be for GIANTX as they run away. Twisted advance with a Bramble Smash. Another one bites the dust. GIANTX left with 3. A Nature's Grasp again. Jun to block. Noah still hit. And Razork looking to fish a little bit more. He twists, he advances, he executes, and Noah will not advance. GIANTX trying to poke away. They are getting good damage, but at the end of the day, Upset still stands. And the new Fnatic, God, it's hard to look at them without this gleeful trance.
Without a big smile on your face if you're a Fnatic fan. The combos, the synergy are there. Their team fighting looks sick. The early game in this one was fantastic. Fnatic making a statement here against GIANTX that there is a difference between 4-2 and potentially a 6-1 Fnatic.
Making a real big set out for Fnatic being the best team. And again, we're in our last week, but we're going to start thinking about who is the best. They've also got the Hextech Soul as well.
It's almost like you should first pick Maokai.
Oh,
because he's really strong. He is, yeah. So now Rouser are going to be able to hit the R button again, and then you got to run away from it, and now you get the tower, and there's just nothing really you can do.
The March of the Ents. Again, Jun straight into the ulti, public execution into the backline, and watch Upset go. They spiked it up so that he can smash it down. It's a double kill already. 3 members left standing, and all I'm going to do for you at home is watch Upset, who's getting kills fed into him. Close is going to be next up. It's Humanoid, who steals away the possible Penta. 5 members of Fnatic, although low, have 1 Nexus turret to go. Demolish in hand, and GIANTX will not stand. It's Noah who's going to get poked over and over again. Upset to clean it up, and this Fnatic clears all.